Hello everyone, this is gonna be an account review video for the summer season 2026. So I got Emperor this season, and yeah, it was 3,682 points, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the end has been quite uh, quite a ride, I will say, for me, since I was at 3,675, and I was not sure in the last hour if I was safe or not, so I ended up playing literally in the last hour, and I got lucky, and I went up. Anyway, as for me, for my account, I'm totally free to play. I started playing when Blooming Lidica came out, so I guess it was 2 years ago or something around that, and I kept playing. I quitted for some months. I don't know how many, but I quitted around Young Xenia when she came out, and came back when MOTU came out. And then and as for RTA, I started playing seriously after from the last season, where I also ended Emperor, and yeah, that's about it, I guess. No, change it back. Change it back. Okay. Now talking about what I played. Before talking about what I played, I'm gonna show you what I'm missing here. As for MO5, I'm missing pretty much most important stuff I'm missing is Notos, I will say, Aranal, and Norse. I guess those three were pretty much a pain in the ass to not have. I mean, Aranal and Notos, yeah, they're just pretty strong. Norse will enable Superhuman Mario, Superhuman Brian, Superhuman Setsuka, and so on. Also, she's a revive, and she can be played in different versions like POV, SAS, or Flag. Then another thing that I was missing that I really felt this season was Bellona and RP. I mean, kind of wanted both because I saw that they had lot of success from my friend that for my guilds that played RTA and also against Notos. And also I wanted Piflen just to clear with Freeren. I wanted the Cipoli because I thought she is strong. I think she's strong into Bellona, but I don't have her and I never saw the matchup. So I'm not really sure about that, but still I want her. And I'm okay Rodnum because it's kind of funny. I just wait and the time bomb to proc and then one shot the enemy, and yeah, nothing else. So what was I able to play since I'm missing all this stuff? I played my beautiful combo that lots of people hate. Where is it? Boss, Salome, and then Joe support. But yeah, I played a lot of Celine. I really played a lot of Celine. Now, yeah, other than Selena, I played Selena only when it was not a defense frenzy. And yeah, in defense frenzy, I will go for Freyan pretty much. But yeah, in outside the defense frenzy, boss, Salome, Selena, and then two supports. If Salome is banned, I will go either an early support that's strong into what the enemy picked already. Otherwise, I will go Secret. And then for the last two supports, it depends on what the enemy has. If I want to go defensive, I will go like here, Christy, Bidom, Ruel, or even Maid sometimes. Here I picked Elena, for example, or even Abigail, and stuff like this. Or even Praetorius Brian sometimes I picked. Otherwise, if I want to go aggressive, I will go Flag Cigarette, Mona. Sometimes I go when I'm against like Estal Biblis and other stuff. Slow, weak to what's his name? little suffer weak to Muna, yeah. And yeah, that's it. And my preband were Aranel and Notus, yeah, I forgot. And when the enemies was speaking and he would go for boss, of course I wouldn't go for Celine, but I would go for Priren in that scenario. If possible, either Frieren or I go with Blue Lad. Otherwise, if it was not if it was a defense frenzy, I would just go for big babies to enable my Frieren. Then supports pretty much a stall every time if not taken, and then would go Brigitte if possible, so I can live with Frieren sort of, and then support pretty much. Support if I wanna go aggressive Moon or Secret, or otherwise I will just go. In that case, I won't beat them since they had Salom. Otherwise, what's his name? Ruel, yeah, Ruel. Okay, now let's go back to here. We're gonna show the units. Oh, wait, let me check because yeah, I just did the Guild War. Let me do this. Okay, now this was my speed spread. Yeah, I think it's good like that. I'm gonna go through the main unit, but I'm gonna do it through this because I like it more. Wait, let's go back to the top. Okay, Abigail, I picked her only once, pretty much, where you saw it, and it worked, so I'm happy. Yeah, it's just a broad set to give up to Celine, nothing else. This is decrease defense, fine, I didn't even know it was that. Now, Firecrow, I gave him some gear, but he never picked him, so I ungeared him, nothing else. Holiday Euphine, I actually kinda like Holiday Euphine. I pick her into Zio plus Amoteio, so that Zio can't proc alone the Amoteio. Also, earlier, when Arnel came out, I wanted to counter Arnel using Holiday Euphine plus Setsuga on Guided to Decision, so Arnel, in my mind, Arnel would S3, my Echiofin will dodge, and then S3 to cleanse all the fear and CR push my team. But I never tried it actually. Shaltier, I geared her only because I wanted to kill Bellona in Warrior Frenzy. And she miskilled, so I just ungeared her and stopped picking her. Pyraz never picked him. Genoa never picked him on this because I thought it would be pretty much fun. Keiron never picked him. Setsuka. Setsuka, I fucking hate Setsuka. I didn't play her that much also, and I'm happy about it. I only have like 6 matches with a 33% win rate. And yeah. Oh yeah, I remember actually. No, actually, no. I have a lot. I will have way more matches because very early in the season, I will just be playing Setsuka on Secret Artist Wars or no, I don't know why. But then I stopped it because no. She no, it just doesn't work. Anyway, Secret. I played her a lot. Secret with Celine, pretty much, I think. And yeah, she's just effectiveness, speed. Maybe I could try to go during the end when Fomir came out. I could have gone like speed immunity, so that when I play her with a boss and the enemy goes Fomir, she doesn't get pushed back. So and then I can just S3, remove the stealth if I'm lucky, and then nuke the what's her name? Nuke the Fomir, which is totally an option, but I didn't do it. I don't know why. Because I'm stupid and I forgot. But yeah, I'm on Goblet, Team Imprint to give, pretty much always Team Imprint to give attacks to Selene so she can one tap. Tori, I never picked her that much because I kinda wanted her to go with where is it? No, not here. I kinda wanted her to go with Cyberphoto. Sorry. Cyberphoto, but I only have one marked out. So it was just I almost never picked her. I plan on Resposta in case I go RCT on 3. I played her a bit when Arnel came out. I was trying a draft with RCT on 3, something like Boss, Salomeselinecristyrule, Aiflan, and I don't know the last pick, but it didn't work out that much in the end, so in the end I just stopped doing that. Wait, you're not? Okay. Ferlidica, I played Ferlidica I think 3 times. One time was with Freyren where I lost, and the other 2 were with T-Dominion, because I built her and I wanted to have fun. And it actually worked, I think, with Sidon, and it was very funny. But maybe I could have picked her more and play her with Freyren, but I mean, maybe I could have done, but I didn't have much PDR, I think, so I didn't do it. Robin, she's a Reenact imprint, no, not imprint, Reenact bridge, and I like her. I really like her. But really, I couldn't play her that much. Sorry. Veronica, just anti-mortality for when I'm against Dark Diana. Nothing else. On Guardian Light immunity to buff stack and Sirposhi. Passivida on Guide to Decision on 277 speed, pretty slow. I want her faster and to remove the useless CR. And maybe a bit more HP too. Wouldn't be that bad. But what can you do? What can I do? This is my gear. Anyway. Mercedes. Actually, I wanted to play Mercedes on Reversal Trap to nuke the enemy team right after I don't know, for example, think like something plus Pavel S2 kills my Mercedes, she CR push, she cuts the Pavel and kill, I don't know. The only problem though is that Terrestre gives attack buff after the attack, so she doesn't deal much damage. That's the main problem. So I didn't pay her that much in the end. Probably she was scared, but I didn't pay her much, so I just removed the boots and gave her boots to someone else. Carrot never paid her. Aram just into her city matches, nothing else. Yeah, just Parrot set into her set. Ivana just fight into Diane. Biblis, this is my Biblis. Now, since I was banning Garnel, I was just going with very low ER, because I think the ER is mostly to survive the Garnel S2 bind, I think, when she doesn't do Soulburn. So I just opted to go for full defense survivability. So in case I'm against Celine, for example, when I play Celine, Salome, and yeah, when I play Celine, I first pick boss. What if the enemy first pick boss and plays Celine himself? If my Biblis survives the enemy Celine, I'm happy. And yeah, that's pretty much why I go for survivability. And yeah, nothing else. Amiki, I picked her once, she got stripped because she doesn't have much ER. I mean, no, she does have ER, but I guess she had way more effectiveness than me. So I lost and I never picked her in the end after that. Maybe I could have picked her more, but it is what it is. Lee Diner picked her. You picked him early in the season only to fight, only as a Zio Bridge, let's say. Not ready at home as a Zio Bridge, and when I'm against Dark Diana, but it didn't work quite well in the end. Tywin brought that I was testing him against Radal. Yeah, against Radal, but it wasn't the best. I guess. I mean, yeah, it can work sometimes, but Amorphwa didn't use her. Elvira she's just a 5th pick when I'm against Amadeo. Blue says use him only on Guild War, not like this when he's scared, but yeah. Ludwig play him on speed set because I don't have a good weakening set. And I have him bulky on Abad on his own RT just to get souls to deal more damage. I played him with Ganilate for a bit, but with how I drafted I couldn't get enough souls, so he wasn't dealing any damage. And so I changed it to his own RT. And yeah, he's maybe a bit too slow, maybe 260 will be best, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm fine. Arya never picked her, Ferd never picked her. For me, I picked her early in the season as a free reign opener, but after a while I just stopped and gave her gear to Sigrid and Salome, I think, to make them faster. Dino on Fervor set, although I never saw Border with him, is crazy piece. And yeah, nothing else. I will just pick him into Setsuka sometimes. Birgitta, she is my fastest unit in my account at the moment, and she's just for free rank leave, so she will just S2 on free run, then S3 and pray for a landing, although it doesn't really matter. And then every run just goes S3, S1, and pray to win, maybe, eventually. If not, they're on the spot after the free run S1, after 1 or 2 turns, please. Diana, I angered her because I wasn't picking her. Lunina is just into Prayer Cleave. Fun just for PvE. Frida, I'm not picking her. Ekates is just Warfare on Tom Sand on this. And yeah, Warfare Immunity. Although I wanna build a second one when I'll be able to get a second one on just a pure bulk like 30k HP, 2k defense, because it's funny. Light did. Estelle, my Estelle is on Prot, Demand Shield, and she's pretty cracked, I think, to be on Prot. A bit of crit damage, which is not that bad, I guess. Some damage, sometimes I played some 2v1 with 2v3 with Biblis Estelle when the enemy was pretty chipped down from Freeren, and she carried out. Morte will pick him only against heavy counter on 4-5, so he's always the must man. Christy is actually super strong. Sometimes I prefer over Ruel when I play Celine, because let's say I go Ruel when I'm against Fomir and I'm playing Celine. Okay, he can just make my Celine dies at the top of Siarbar, and then Fomir is just gonna go Soulburn S1 and stun my Celine. And they do fucking nothing there. Yeah. Well, with Christy, okay, my Celine can die and I can't revive, but I can... how can I say it? Yeah, I just don't get debuffed. Pushback, no pushback, no stun, no Biblis provoke, no venom. It's just straight up bad. Yeah, I'm on speed boots, but I want HP boots. So eventually I will get HP boots there. Yulka never picked her, Blidika never picked her. Celine, I picked her into Blue Ludwig. Just that. Nothing else. Gala never picked her, Rinak. Before she had my top speed, but I wasn't picking her at all. So I decided to just slow her down, to pick her only in certain scenarios. Like when I'm against a Tori, for example. And I know that Rinak can do stuff, but not that much often on Speed Pursuit. And I mean, I wasn't racing anyone, so it's fine. I think it was fine to just remove the top speed from her and use her as a fast DPS. And yeah, just that. Last season I abused Rinak, but this season I'm not abusing her. I didn't abuse her. Then we go on Wildred, never picked him since I wasn't racing. Daria, okay, I picked her once when I was with Rinak on 3 against a guy who was playing Tori on 3 and a fast maid on Diva Arti. And my Saria was only 224 and she got cut by the maid. And so I changed her to be faster and with less damage. Yeah, damage EE and otherworldly machinery. Now for me, I give her my top speed. No, not top speed, but she was a 308 with 150 effectiveness. But I will get just outsped and I didn't like her. So I mean, I was drafting also her kind of wrong because I was picking her on 3 and hoping that the enemy wouldn't raise. But I guess as a 4-5, maybe she would have worked better, in my opinion, since I wasn't super fast with her. Then Freyrena, she's one of my two DPS for this season. I mean, she's decent enough, I would say. There are better Freyrenas, yes, but she's good enough for me. And yeah, she's my second DPS, and it's just Freyren. It's fucking Freyren. She's broken. Nothing else to say. The scene I picked her sometimes against heavy debuffers, and she's also a revive, but not that much. So, as you can see, she's ungeared, since I wasn't picking her. Lulukar, I think I played her once or twice into some Mobbit Cleave, but nothing else. Although it was very early in the season at low ranks. So, nothing that special. On they are pushy on S2, on passive. Roana, healer into Arsetti and maybe sometimes Freyren, but nothing crazy. Schneel, he was geared just in case I got DDR, but I wasn't getting DDR, so I just ungeared him. Yenia is just a Yenia into Briar or Arsetti on Pursuit. I don't wanna report this. LHC is just a normal LHC. Maybe I can do this. Actually, wait. Yeah, I could, but I don't want. Yeah, I also didn't pick her that much. Although I could have picked her into some Setsuka tree to punish, but it's fine. Belayan, this is my first Belayan. Before I played only one Belayan, but there was scenarios where I wanted her on a counter pursuit 3F or as a 3F DPS, and other times where I just wanted her to be on a prot. So since I had the second one sleeping somewhere in the account, I just built the second one on prot set. This one is the counter pursuit 3F, and she's like this, and this one is the prot immunity on Orius. Then boss, she's on prot immunity plus Crown of Glory. Yeah, it's Crown of Glory, yeah. Yeah. Just to have easier times against Freyren, pretty much, just for that. Then Amosenia, I picked her sometimes as a 4-5 to protect Celine in some scenarios. She was fine in that. But I would like to go with her on either a Perlusha or a Glorious Throne to deal more damage. But or 3F. But yeah, I don't have it maxed, so I went for this just to try it out. Oh wait, it's only a single target. Never mind, don't do this. No, don't do this. Don't do what I just did. Just do this. No one saw anything. Elinava, okay, Elinava, the idea behind this build was because sometimes I wanted their passive, just to survive. And I wanted also a DPS because I will pick Horus Knight either on 3 or on 1 shoe already, or around there. And the DPS had to go against like Frieren or Celine. So I thought, okay, let's make a DPS. Elina of DPS pretty fast to 15. So since she will also get the CR push from her passive, so she will kill them all, kill the Celine or the Frieren faster. And let's give her some way to fight them. So here's the reason behind the mod, which is also not bad because she gets indomitable defense buff, so yeah, it's not bad. Although I never tried this build because the chance never happened. I think it might work out, maybe. Anyway, let's go with the next. Jira's, he has my most correct gear, pretty much. Also because there is no one who can use this gear. And yeah, I picked him into heavy debuff comps or into Ludwig sometimes, Blue Ludwig, since he can't get blocked or silenced. Also, when I'm against the Blue Ludwig, it's very likely that I'm going. No, not very likely, but when I'm like BBs plus Jiras into Blue Ludwig, Jiras is gonna have around 40k HP, I think, maybe, and deal a lot of damage. If not 40k, 36k, 37k. Yeah. LRK just picked him one or twice against Frieren, nothing special. Albris Sizeria on counter immunity. Have some ER, I don't know if it's worth or not. I mean, sometimes it is, sometimes it's not much to say, but I have a crazy chest. Look at this chest. Look at this chest. Look at this chest. Okay. Emolendi, never picked her. Arwell, I built her, but I never picked her. Tadin never picked her, Spaz never picked her, and Celine. Holy shit, Celine carried me so fucking hard in this season. Celine, Salome, Royal Christie, and yeah, this was my flowchart, pretty much. This has been one of my most picked flowchart for the entire season, and I liked it. Yeah, I'm a bad person. I like to rob people, but yeah. He has a crazy high amount of damage because I kinda want her to nuke the enemy BBs. So yeah. Yeah, my game is pretty much where I nuke the enemy BBs. Okay, I'm fine. I don't nuke the enemy BBs. Maybe I'm dead. Who knows? Because I still have Celine. I still have Celine, Salome, and other two supports to help killing the rest of them. But yeah, I really liked playing Celine. Then AOL never picked her. Mona 270 just to Soulborn S3 kinda early. Not too fast, not too slow, not that many HP, not too tanky. I mean, not the best Mona you will ever see, but she did her job sometimes. Maybe if I can make her choose 50 and I can pull a second one and make her around 280 maybe. Or if, yeah, same speed as my fire cigarette wouldn't be that bad, but it is what it is. Solitaria, just in case I needed her into focus, but I never picked her in the end. SSV, I picked her only once because I needed an AoE damage, and I never picked her ever again after that. Ammo Sharon, just in case I was going Rina Contre to follow up Rinak, nothing else. Katie is she just does Katie stuff to cut, although she's pretty slow, so I will need to make her faster. Lady is just Lady of the Scale, nothing else. She doesn't have the Soul Sarti because it's on, where is it? On Birgit already. Maid, I don't like my maid because she's too squishy, and she also got debuffed. Either I make just her bulkier and I don't play her against debuffs, or I make her less bulky and with way more YAR and play her into debuffs. I don't know. I will see. Also, okay, I am on Water's Origin, but I would like the Fading Memories, I think it is, but I don't have it. So it is what it is. Vidom, she's super squishy, yeah, I know, but she does her job, kinda. So I'm fine with it. Will be best on the Chancer, but I have only one on Ivan. Well, it's Rope of Light, yeah, it's just this. Idol Shear, reversal HP, it's just Rope of Light. I don't think she needs much of explanation. Apok, never picked her. Fat Cat, I think maybe I picked him only once. I don't know, don't really remember. But yeah, this is Blum Fat Cat. Remember if he was good or not. That when I picked him, but it's fine. It's Fat Cat. It's never bad. Corvus, he doesn't have the Soulborn art because I have only one and it's on Arya. Although I never picked Arya, but I never picked Corvus, Dark Corvus as well. But I'm gonna pick him on the next season, thanks to the buff. So in case like enemy goes Lady of the Scales, I go them going Garcetti on 3, and then I pick Dark Corvus. Dark Corvus will choose an enemy unit, not the front, and kill it. And it's gonna be fun. Unless there is enough. And yeah. If I will change something, it's adding the art. Nothing else. Dilbeth, I never picked her and I removed gear. Arya, I don't really like Arya because I think mine is pretty bad. And I wanted more, and I wanted the imprint, and I wanted Norse to play her. And also I need to craft the stuff for Arya, because I need better knack, surely better knack, surely better right-sided. At all. Yeah, all the right side should be made better. And I'm missing 3% HP, but yeah, the equip is the more important. Ammo Pera never picked her. Ammo Can never picked him. Hand Guy picked him at early season because I just like Hand Guy and I wanted to pick him into Biblis. Performer Biblis, yeah, so I just set up immunity and Biblis does nothing, which is funny. Salome, she's just fast, she only needs to copy Celine, Soulborn's one, and kill an enemy unit. Or if not killing, go close to killing. On Warhorn, I think that if you're pretty much close to 300 speed, you can go Warhorn. Otherwise, you can go with Sweet Miracle. I will do this. I will do this. Before I was going to 80 on Sweet Miracle, but my Celine wasn't killing some enemies, so I just went with Faster Salome on Warhorn to give her more attack. And yeah, she started killing a bit more. Asteroids is just PvE farming. Shadow Shocks never picked her. Eufin never picked her. FCC is maybe I picked her on 4-5 to help my Celine survive additional damage. Nothing else. PvK never picked her. Kidane never picked her. Raya, maybe I picked her once or twice. Against heavy revives as a 4 or a 5 pick. Nothing else. And yeah, she worked when she worked, I think. I don't really remember though. Yeah, I wanna believe that she worked. And I don't have the speed to make her opener for Frieren. Opsig never picked her. Sidom picked her only that one or twice against the when I was playing Fire Lidica, and she's she's pretty fun when she went up. Arceti, she's an injury because all the free injury must go on a unit, so I just chose her and nothing else. Although I wanna make her on weakening set, full effectiveness on crown because yeah, because I'm a bad person. Amarana, just effectiveness. Okay, it's one of my only zero clips, but it's not the best tools. It's a zero clip, yeah, but it's not the best zero clip that I can have. In fact, I played her only twice just to try her out, and I think I always lost. Maybe it was me bad at drafting her because I because I didn't know when to draft her, but it is what it is. Zio, just around 250 effectiveness, book, nothing else. Ammo haste, he's built just because maybe I can find a funny scenario where I can pick him, I guess. But I never picked him. Singelica, okay, Singelica, I built her only because in a scenario I had to pick like Briar plus another thing to deny revives. And I didn't have a Singelica built, so I built her, but I ended up never picking her. And yeah, that's it. Here are some stuff that I think I wanna build. Either because it's funny, either because I think it will really help me. Then there is some random stuff. Ruiza will be very funny to clip with her, but I don't have blue collie. Other stuff, Biblis. I wanna play blue Biblis too, but Yufin, no. Fenris would be nice to have him fast to cut the blue collie, but mine is not fast enough. I can't make him fast enough. Sharon, I wanna play green Sharon, but I don't think I can make her work. LQC, she's gonna be very funny this season, and I got her on Triple S2, which is gonna be very fun. And yeah, I wanna play her a lot, and I'm gonna give her pretty good gear. Carmine, I don't wanna play Carmine. Flidica, I guess she will be good. We need to see what the EE will do. Nothing else. Other stuff. Balsezan, I don't know how to play him, so I just don't pick him. Guild unit. Yeah, nothing else. Blue Fairaki, I can't make him fast enough to be used, so no. LPK, I got a nice fervor piece for her, but I'm never picking her. And yeah, nothing else. This is it. So just thank you for watching and go eat a bit.